Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for another episode of What's Going On here at Swagger Magazine, where we check in and find out what's going on. I am your host today, Jennifer Harris, and today I am really excited about the topic. We're going to be talking to Nicole Murphy, and I could read her bio, but she's going to come and tell us all about herself. So, guys, help me welcome Nicole Murphy.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
How are you?
I'm doing it right. It's Friday Eve. I can't complain. I'm about to learn some new things from Nicole. I'm excited. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain.
That's good. That's good. So we're gonna get right on into it here at Swag Her. We are what's going on to find out what's going on. So who is Nicole Murphy?
Oh, okay. So Nicole Murphy is a mom of two amazing boys, 17 and 7, Washington, D.C. native. I've been a full-time entrepreneur for a little over 10 years now. And right now I am operating as the founder and CEO of Barter Black, which is a bartering platform for Black entrepreneurs to exchange goods and services with each other.
I'm the queen of a barter. And to find out that you have a whole system to help me barter with some other people, I said, oh, I can't wait. How did this come about? What made you create this?
Wow. So that is a story. Like I said, I've been a full-time entrepreneur for a decade now. But before Barter Black, I actually had a short-term property management company in the DC area where I am right now, where we clean and manage Airbnb properties. But of course, the pandemic hit in 2020. So my business did not survive the pandemic, of course, because in the hospitality industry, people were canceling reservations. So, that was our business around the Airbnb industry. So I had to pivot. I had to figure out something else. I'm like, okay, I've been out of a real job for years now, and I don't even know how to get back into that space. But also I saw how other Black entrepreneurs were struggling during the pandemic. Most of the times we aren't set up correctly anyway. So being able to survive something like a pandemic was really hard for a lot of us. And I asked myself the question, why aren't we helping each other grow and scale? Why aren't we just coming together to build these businesses instead of struggling alone and trying to figure it out? And that's when I came up with Barter Black.
Yeah. And that's a real piece right there of being an entrepreneur. You feel like you got to do it all by yourself, and you get burnt out by being the producer, being the writer, being a director, being an editor, being a costume director, all those different things. So this is pretty cool. Hats off to you. Kudos to you. I can't wait to find out more about you. Okay. So the vision sounds like it's helping people that are entrepreneurs not feel like they have to do it by themselves. How do I sign up? Let me just skip that.
I know. Let's just skip it. How do I sign up? So first you can go to barterblack.io and sign up. So the platform is up. We've actually, like I said, I started building Barter Black in 2020. We didn't actually launch until 2022. And then we relaunched August 2024 to integrate trade credits into our platform called Barter Bucks. So our platform acts as a freelancer platform where you can list your products and services similar to a freelancer platform, but you sell and you buy those services using our trade credits called Barter Bucks. So if you were an accountant, you can list your bookkeeping services, and I'm going to just throw out a number for 1,000 Barter Bucks. Someone purchases that service for the barter bucks, you earn those 1,000 barter bucks, and then you're able to use them with anyone in the network. So there's no direct exchanges. So it really creates an ecosystem where we're basically exchanging value, but we're using the barter bucks to do it.
Now, what does this look like? I'm a new entrepreneur and I'm coming to your site and I need help, okay? Because I'm burnt out. I'm thinking, should I quit? Should I not do this anymore? Who can I find to help me to stay in this business before I tell them to find somebody else?
I love that. So we have so many different types of entrepreneurs on the platform, but one of the things that I do say when I think when we go into bartering, sometimes they don't work out because we haven't thought about it all the way yet. So before you even join Barter Black or any bartering platform, think about what you can offer to the community as well before you jump into what can I get. So what can you offer that entrepreneurs need? That's the first thing, listing your products and services on the platform so you can, earn value as well. But on our platform, we have mental health specialists, therapists, marketing, branding, legal. I think my last barter on the platform was trademark filing services, accounting, bookkeeping, all types of coaches. If you need a coach, if you need a mentor, all of those things are on the platform, and we're just growing. So whatever profession or whatever product you sell, you are welcome on the platform to sell those products and services so you can join a community where we're really just helping each other out with our expertise.
I like this. I like to take notes. So let me go through my notes a little bit because you were sharing how, what can I offer? What do you offer? So it's really important as we're starting this new year, you're trying to get your business off the ground. We really got to pinpoint what we offer. Because I can say I offer one thing, then I get on there and find out, oh, maybe I'm not there, right? So, friends, if you want to be on Barter Black, know what you offer, fine tune your services, maybe connect with a coach, a mental health consultant on Barter Black. Okay, gotcha. And then you talk about listing products and services. Because the assortment of things you can offer, though I am a therapist, I might also do some editing, right? So all services that you offer, you could put on there. It's kind of like a Craigslist a little bit.
Yeah, I would say it's more like a freelancer platform. So
Okay,
like
okay.
a Fiverr or Upwork
Number
or
Fiverr,
those
yeah,
types of
yeah.
things. So it's more like that where you list your products and services. So the difference is that product-based businesses are allowed on our platform. You
Okay.
don't see product-based businesses on freelancer platforms because they're mainly selling services, but our
Mhm.
product-based businesses need services as well. So we have actually a candle business on the platform. We have a jewelry designer on the platform. We have someone who offers t-shirts and travel bags and things of that nature. And they're able to sell their products to get the services that they need in their business as well.
Gotcha, gotcha. So they're selling products, but then how does the part work? So like I have these products to sell, but I also need you to do something. So I'm not taking money from you, but I am taking money from you because the wisdom that you're gonna give me.
So that's where our trade credits come in, called barter
Okay,
bucks.
okay,
So once you sell, let's say if a product-based business sells their candles on the platform and they earn barter bucks for those candles, they're able to take those barter bucks that they earn that's in their wallet because it goes into their wallet on the platform, and then they're able to purchase, let's say, web design, but it depends. So you want to be able to, so I tell people all the time, you want to get on the platform and sell because you want to earn barter bucks, and the
gotcha,
more barter bucks that you earn, the more you can purchase on the platform.
gotcha. Step one: go on platform, sell my product. Sell my product. Got it. And then once I sell my product, I earn barter bucks.
You earn barter bucks, and then you're able to purchase whatever you want.
Okay, so it could be either a service or a product from
It can
someone.
be whatever. Yep, it can be whatever you want.
Hmm. Let's talk about these services. I like that there's a mental health piece. I'm all about normalizing, addressing mental health. To what degree does someone get support with that? Is it just a coaching and mental health, a blend, depending on the person that you connect with? How does that work?
So we have a license. There is a licensed therapist on the platform selling her services
Okay.
for barter bucks. So you can purchase a personal session with her through Barter Bucks, or one of the things that we do offer in our membership is we call it the Wellness Mirror. And she acts as our strategic wellness consultant. So maybe you don't have the Barter Bucks to spend on some type of wellness that month. You are able to get a wellness session within the Barter Black platform as your membership. So it's a group session once a month with the strategic wellness consultant, and that's part of your membership. So we do want you to come on and barter and get the things that you need in your business, but we also want you to be well as well, because as entrepreneurs, I feel like sometimes we feel like we're the only ones going through whatever we're going through, and trust me, we are not. We're doing this together and we're feeling the same things at the same time. It's just not talked about. So that's why we decided to add and include the Wellness Mirror as a part of your membership on a monthly basis.
You just gave me the heavy feelings. Because it's so important. We don't realize that people are going through life be life, and you're trying to be present for so many people. You had this idea to create this business and it's not quite going how you thought it would go. You felt like you fell 7 times, and then it was another 7 times before you got up again to really get yourself together. But to maybe have that wellness mirror to allow people to check in. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Do you need to take a pause? Do you need to keep going? All those things. In a group, so you can hear from others. You're not by yourself. Go ahead, Nicole. Go ahead. I like it. Another part you said you have some legal, because people get in trouble and we need somebody to help us out. We can always call JoJo around the corner. What does the legal support possibly look like?
So all of our support depends on the entrepreneur that is on the platform.
Okay.
So we do have a business and IP attorney on the platform. I've used her several times on and off of the platform. So she offers, I think it's business consulting. She offers legal risk spot checking your business, and she also offers trademark filing fees, which we know those can be expensive. So I have used that in my business. So it depends on the entrepreneur that is on the platform offering the particular services, it makes it so much better to have a different range or a wide range of people on the platform offering different things. And we know sometimes legal is probably the last thing we think about unless we really, really have to. But I feel like if it's on Barter Black, it gives us more of an ability to actually hire this expert that we really need in our business, because all we have to do is offer our services to someone else, earn Barter Bucks, and then we can spend it on her.
This is dope. To the person that's listening that has tried bartering before, not with Barter Black, right? And they were burned. What is the elevator pitch to kind of encourage them to give Barter Black a try?
Well, it's interesting. There's so many reasons, but and I know we feel like, oh, we can do it on our own. We don't need a system to do that. But I always compare Barter Black to an Uber or Lyft or Airbnb, because one of the things we know back in the day, we was renting out rooms, but look, Airbnb came around and created a whole streamlined system for it. Same with Uber and Lyft. We were charging people $10. You need to give me $10 for gas. Well, I'm not taking you nowhere. So they created this system and these processes because they made it safer. They made it more convenient. And that's what Barter Black is doing. We're making it safer and convenient. We're letting you put your value on your services and you sell those services, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I can help this person out, but I don't want what they have. And I think that creates a space where people don't feel like they got the value because they didn't really want what the person had anyway. But when we use Barter Bucks, you're just purchasing what you want. That's it. You don't have to get anything in return. When you earn the Barter Bucks, you're able to spend them wherever and with whoever you want. So, and plus we save you money.
It sounds like it.
Hire the experts and we save you money. So
yes, I love this. A friend of mine his motto is always pay for peace. And if you can't figure it out, you don't know how to do it, you do try all that you can, but then go ahead and find that professional that can help you because it's a weight lifted, you're relieved because you don't have to worry about, oh, I could reach out to a lawyer within Barter Black. I could reach out to a therapist within Barter Black. You also said accounting, and we got to keep our money together. I like this because sometimes, again, it's not to the last minute that sometimes we feel like, oh, let me connect. But knowing that these resources are available, that 15-minute check-in of finding out, am I doing good? Am I on the right path? Do I need more beyond what this is? This is nice. It's like a whole little smorgasbord of what you need to be a successful entrepreneur.
Absolutely. And trust me, I understand because I use it all the time. It's not something that I built and I'm like, oh, here you go, use it. No, I barter too. And I'm like, oh, what can I spend today? Someone actually purchased something for me one day this week, a business strategy session. I was like, okay, I'm earning barter bucks, so I can then spend them with someone else in the network. So it's not, I'm building it and not actually using it. I'm definitely using it because your expenses, you just think about it, the things that you can't barter. I'm going to barter what I can barter so I can get the other things that I can't barter for.
Yes, that's Nicole, you being modest. I know you built this platform, but you said somebody bought something from you. What is your business beyond Barter Black? And what services do you offer on Barter Black, outside of Barter Black?
So my business, I don't have a business outside of Barter Black. Barter Black is my life right now, besides my kids.
Yes.
But I do offer, because there are people that, want to work with me. So I only offer my services on Barter Black because, of course, I want you to be on Barter Black. So I offer a business strategy session if people need clarity, try to figure out what they, need to do next. Sometimes it's about removing all the noise that you have going on. And then I offer different types of grant help. So I can either review your grant application or we can do a grant application together. So those are the types of things, very simple, but very helpful, that I offer on the platform.
A grant application all in itself is a piece of work.
It's a lot. I have a lot of experience. So I've won a little over $30,000 so far in grants and pitch competitions and accelerators. So whatever I can do to help, I will help.
Yes, let me go find a
Black platform.
I like the platform. I like it. So this business strategy, that's really important too, because there are some people that are listening, right, that want to start a business. Tried, didn't work out, just had this idea, but the strategy is really important. What are the first steps of someone trying to pull pieces together before they meet with you for a business strategy meeting?
I think one of the things is for what's working and what's not working, and what are your goals? Where are you trying to get to? And then we can kind of talk about on the call how to get there, what things you need to add or what things you need to remove. I'm huge on removing things that do not serve me in my business. So 2025, I gave myself a challenge. And actually, I don't even think I told anybody this, but I gave myself a challenge to eliminate actually, you know what? I did tell someone. I included it on my New Year's newsletter. But anyway, I gave myself a challenge not to attend any paid conferences that I wasn't speaking at or, partner or sponsor, because it first of all, it costs a lot, especially to go out of town. It deters me from doing the things that I know I need to do because I heard something amazing and now I need to go try this. So that was my challenge to myself in 2025. And I literally just worked and worked and worked, and I didn't work. There were places I wanted to go. Trust me, I wanted to be in some rooms, but I was like, I promised myself that I would focus on the business and not do anything that's outside of that. So we get down to the nitty gritty.
I like this. The restraint that it takes to do that, because there are so many conferences and you're here to make sure you're investing in yourself, learning the new things of the world. And sometimes you really need to sit with the knowledge that you already got and make what you already got work. Because like you said, you'll find someone else, and now you're like, oh, gotta get. It's like just focus, girl, and bringing it all in. That's a process.
That was me. That was me. I was like, I just can't do this. I need to cut it all out and just focus on what I know I need to focus on. I've learned a lot. And I think one of the things that we get stuck in on this hamster wheel of just learning and learning and learning, and we're not even implementing or doing it. But two, most of the things that we're learning is something that we should be hiring someone to do, the expert who actually knows this, instead of me trying to piece it together. So that's the position I came from for 2025.
I like that. Friends that are listening, if you're considering that, pretty cool idea of really one saving coins as well to redirect them to where they need to go related to your business. Making sure that if you are going to a conference, because it is encouraged to go to conferences as needed to get encouraged, because being an entrepreneur, again, you do get burnt out. You can get burnt out. So getting what you need, but making sure it really aligns with what it is that you're trying to do. So that you're not wasting time, not wasting money. I remember the first day of January, I went to a webinar because I wanted to start offering a new service. And it was impactful to give me the steps that I needed, but now I run with it. I don't have to go to 5 more. I need to make sure I clean that up. My business strategy. See, I'm getting some strategies. Thank you, Nicole. I like it.
I love it.
Now, this other part, before I go to the other part of the little stuff that you said with the grants, we talk about removing noise. And that's so important because sometimes we hear so many different people. Social media is a blessing and a curse and a little bit of gray, because you can learn so much. But sometimes you feel like, am I enough? Because we'll see somebody, and one of the big fads, like relationship goals, right? So you see somebody, you're like, oh, they got it all together. But when that camera stops on the other side, what you see is totally different. So being able to remove the noise, why should we do that? Why is that important?
I think it holds you back. Like you were saying, going to conferences and things, yes, you get excited. Oh my goodness, I got this new idea. But like, is it really what you need to be doing right now to get you a step further? So it's important to remove those things that do not serve you in your business and laser focus. I mean, super laser focus, because you want to move the needle. I think a lot of people feel like if they're in the room, and trust me, I built a bartering platform. I know relationships get you places, but you do not need a connection call with everybody you meet. Like that, it just slows you down. And I get so many messages about connection calls, and I'm just like, I can't focus on that right now, especially right now when I'm trying to launch an app. Like I can't stop to connect if it's not serving the business that I'm doing right now. Like when I'm back outside, we can connect, but right now I need to focus on what is important. And so as an entrepreneur, you have to figure out what's important, what serves you, what doesn't serve you, and you have to create these boundaries. It's interesting because I feel like our last wellness session was about boundaries. So we talk about those type of things in our wellness session. So you have to create these boundaries for yourself, and don't let anyone enter those boundaries, because your business and your livelihood, especially if you're a full-time entrepreneur or you're ready to quit your job, like that depends on it. So you want to make sure that you're moving forward and not just standing still.
You don't need a gazillion connection calls. Because sometimes you can leave those calls more confused than when you first got them. Like, do I want to do this? Maybe I should. And then, depending on who you're talking to, sometimes people steal ideas. Call it spade, right? So being able to keep some, share some, so you always have some. Something like that. You know what the saying is. But I like this. But also finding out what's working. That's really important. As we embrace the start of the year, perfect time to have this conversation of what is working for you. Is your job working for you? If it's not, did you want to go out on your own and have a business? So this is the time to let your 9 to 5, pay for the things while you're building, to then let that pay for things you don't need that 9 to 5. But what works for you? Don't say that Jennifer told you to go quit your job. She did not. explore, evaluate, reflect on what's working, what's not working. This business strategy. Come on, Nicole. So how can I sign up for a business strategy? I got to go online.
Yes, you have to go online to
Yeah.
barterblack.io and sign up. And you'll be, when you do join the platform, you get welcome barter bucks. So
Mhm.
if you're on the silver plan, you get 250 barter bucks to spend immediately,
Mhm.
or you get 500 barter bucks to spend immediately. And those expire after 45 days. So definitely, if you sign up, definitely use your barter bucks wisely.
Got you, got you, got you. I can't use my Monopoly money, huh?
Nah, nah.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
try.
have, you
You
gotta
try.
have, you gotta have barter books. You gotta have barter books on it. Okay, official. They got money too, y'all. So this is nice. Um, the other part of what you offer, service that you offer, is grant help. And I know you did lowball that, and that's because you can probably do it in your sleep now because you've been doing it for some time. But grant writing is a process. What is a grant though, for those that may not know? Because sometimes entrepreneurs are doing this out of their own pockets, right? But
Yeah.
there's a thing called grants that we could possibly what's that?
Yeah. So first I will say this membership, the what it costs, you get a lot more than the value. So speaking of grants, we also provide a monthly grant list. So you don't have to look for grants. All you have to do is log on to barterblack.io and look at the grant list for the month. But grants are basically free money infused into your business. You normally fill out an application. Of course, there are probably thousands of people that fill out an application. So it is a numbers game. And I always tell people, don't waste your time filling out a grant that you know you are not eligible for. I've been on grant committees. We For the first three lines, we it's out because we already know that you're not eligible. So don't waste your time. You should be putting your time into grants that you actually are eligible for. So definitely look at the requirements. They also have pitch competitions where you can go pitch your business. Normally it's what 2 to 3 minutes long. You pitch your business and you compete for money. And then there's also accelerators and cohorts. Now this one, I'm gonna say what I want to say, right? I can say what I want to say, right?
You
This
can.
one, we love to gloat and say, "Oh my gosh, I got in this accelerator, this accelerator, this accelerator." But most of these accelerators take up so much of your time and don't give you any financial grants or anything at the end. Skip them. I like honestly, they are getting funding for everyone that they have come through the accelerator. So it doesn't matter if you complete it or not. They're getting it. You want to focus on accelerators, one that is in your industry. If they don't give you any funding but it's in your industry, yes. But focus on the ones that are giving you funding at the end or even giving you an opportunity to pitch at the end. Those are the ones that you want to focus on. The ones that have those big names that everyone, is joining just to say that they've joined, it's not worth your time because you could be spending your time making money or figuring out some type of strategy to make more money. And it's probably stuff that you already know. So those are the different types of
Yeah,
things which you can do to get money infused into your business: grants, pitch competitions, accelerators, cohorts, all of the above.
gotcha. So, beautiful perk of having a list of monthly grants that are accessible to you. Great advice of don't apply if you don't think you're going to get it. Not if you don't think you're going to get it, if it doesn't align with what it is you're trying to do. Because all money ain't good money because you have to meet their requirements once you get those funds and show that you did what you're supposed to do so you don't have no problems. Because then we're going to need your legal counsel person to keep us out of trouble. Okay. I like it. I like it. And you have the feature where you can do a grant with the person. How does that process go?
Yeah, so actually I've done I think one or two of these. And basically we're on a call for 3 hours. You come with the list of grants you want to apply for,
Mhm.
and I'm helping you figure out what your answers should be or how to word your answers. One of the things that I find, well, two of the things I find is that when we're applying for grants, we are using a lot of fluff words or we're using a lot of industry jargon. Keep it as simple as possible. I will never forget I applied for a grant and it said, complete this grant application so that a 12th grader understands it. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense because everyone that's reading your grant applications may not be in that industry. And then the other thing is when it asks you, what are you going to do with these funds? You can't say, oh, I'm going to do marketing. I'm going to hire an accountant. I'm going to, invest in legal. If you do that, you have to say, how legal is going to help your business or how it's going to help you get to the next level or how marketing and branding is going to help you bring in 5,000 customers. So you have to explain not only how you use it, but how it's going to help your business.
Gotcha. This is pretty cool. I appreciate all the services that are being available to one on this lovely platform. The one-on-one connection for grants, because grants can be hard, it can be overwhelming, but learning how to use the appropriate jargon is really important. And when you say 12th grader, I'm not even doing 5th grade level because are you starting a 5th grader? Sometimes I didn't know those answers. But really making sure that anybody that picks it up reads it and understands what it is that you're saying, and also being careful. Though AI is taking over, it's some practical stuff that you can get right from the person next door to you, and we want to keep those social skills going of talking to someone, a person, instead of the AI all the time. So that's pretty cool that you're offering this whole package to connect people with these dope experiences. So my next question, it says Barter Black. I know you're Black-owned business. Are most of the companies within you of African American as well?
Yes. So all of the business on the platform are Black owned. They have to be Black owned.
Okay.
For us, by us.
Yeah, I want to confirm. I didn't want to listen to. So I like it. Barter Black. You're going to be able to support many Black-owned businesses, and that's pretty dope. It's so important. I was sharing the other day, being in the therapy world, it was important to me when I saw someone that looked like me in the field and encouraged me to keep on going, because if they could do it, I mean, I could do it too. And being able to have other professionals, like, we are doing a good job. Sometimes you feel like a minority within a minority, right? But to be able to connect with so many other professional, like-minded people that can help you do this thing of entrepreneurship, no longer solopreneurship, but that community coming together is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great community. I said earlier today, it's not a community that I built, it's a community that the members have built, because you can see even off the platform how they support each other and how they mention each other's names in rooms that the other one may not be in. So it's really creating an ecosystem where we know where to go to find these services. I know who to, refer you to. I've worked with this person, because if you work with someone through a barter, they're not getting money, they're getting barter bucks, trade credits on the platform. You can trust them, because I didn't even pay you any cash. So that means a lot, and it helps people build these relationships within the community.
And helps build trust. Even being professional, sometimes from the doubt, but to be able to get with quality people, it's like, I already can keep doing this.
Yeah.
So within Barter Black, you also host some events. Can you share a little bit about some of the events that you host and have coming up?
So one of the events that we host on a quarterly basis is our speed networking event. And this is for members or non-members. So you do not have to be a member to join. Anyone can join. If you want to join a fast-paced environment where you're meeting a bunch of people within an hour, and real connections are made. This is just one of the things that we want to offer to the community, to make sure that you're intentionally meeting people. And then we host, of course, the Wellness Mirror. We host our monthly meeting every month. And then also we're hosting, we have our app launch coming up February the 5th. So we're launching our app February the 5th. And we have not only the launch virtual and in person, but we're going on a city tour where we're hosting networking mixers in, I always got to think about the list, in Houston, in Atlanta, in Brooklyn, and in New Orleans.
I know I saw those mixes and I was like, I don't see Philadelphia on there.
That may be on there in March. I'm not sure yet. But it may be. So I would definitely let you know
Thank you.
if we host a mixer in Philly. But I have been asked that already. I
was like, Barter too. I love it. This is pretty cool. Friends, y'all want to check out Barter Black. They are doing amazing things. I want to share again how you can connect with them on Instagram is Barter Black. Y'all go ahead and go in and do a follow. Tell them that Swag Her sent you. Quality work over there. Be sure to visit their website at barterblack.io. I'm loving it. So that's how people can connect with you. You are also connected with Swagger. How has your experience been working with Swagger thus far?
Oh my goodness. That's a good oh my goodness. I don't know if anyone has, and I'm sure they have, but I don't know if anyone has ever launched an app, planned 5 or 6 events at one time. It's just a lot. And to focus on the PR and media too, I was like, I have to get somebody. I can't do this by myself. It's one of those things you're like, okay, you're not the expert. You need to call the expert and put the bat signal out for some help because sis can't do all of this. So I am so happy because things are happening in the background that one, I probably don't even know about. The things that I do find out about, I'm like, oh my gosh, like how did you make that happen? So, and the support team has been really, really good. So, with communicating and making sure that we're showing up as we should, especially with something so important as, a Black woman in tech launching an app. So I am thankful for the support of Swag Her. And I mean, after the app launch, we still have to go together because
period, locked in.
I'm just like, no, I can't do this. Yeah, because I feel like once you get this is another thing about hiring people. Once you get and you're in their, their network and you're getting the services that you need and you realize that you don't have to focus on that particular thing and it's just getting done, you don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back.
It's like,
I understand.
Get somebody else to do it. I'm gonna get Swag Her to do it. So I'm happy. I'm so happy. Every time I get an email, I'm like, yes.
Yes. We are so happy too to be able to connect with such amazingness that's going on. It's a lot going on in the world, but it's always great to find some greatness and keep pushing greatness and encouraging greatness and lifting a weight off of you so you can continue to do that greatness. And how dope is it to find somebody to help you continue to raise your baby, right? Going into the, young age, and then it's the toddler stage, and then it's the teen stage and all those things. But having somebody to walk you through the process and support you, we're grateful to be able to be connected with Barter Black.
Yeah. I'm so thankful.
Thankful. Very nice. So this has been really good. I've shared how people can connect with you. What are some closing thoughts you want us to walk away with on today?
I would say if you heard anything you like, interested in Barter Black, definitely follow us on social media. Definitely go to the website barterblack.io and sign up. It really is a community, and it really is helping Black entrepreneurs grow and scale. It's really taking the stress off of you, saving you time, earning you money, all of those things by just getting the help that you need. And unfortunately, a lot of us feel like we can't hire in our business until we reach a certain level. And that's not true. This is what Barter Black is for. You're able to hire the experts and save money, but you're also helping the community. You're helping each other with the services, with your expertise. So definitely tap in and join one of our app launch events coming up in February and March. I would love to see you. I'm just excited about what's to come.
Yes, as you should be. Such a great kickoff of the new year, launching the app February 5th, y'all. Be sure to check it out, follow so that you can know when it is available, so you can download it, make some space on your phone, friends. This is a good app that you want to add. It's going to be able to bring life to you, encourage you in your business journey. So this is really, really cool. I'm so excited. Congratulations again, Nicole, on Barter Black. Keep going. I'm excited to hear when you come to Philly. But also just excited to hear also how it continues to blossom of that one little seed that now has blossomed into this beautiful flower. So thank you for what you're doing to help other Black professionals come together, to help barter services, to help connect and get resources needed so they don't got to stress and all those things. Thank you for paving the way.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And thank you for hosting. This was great.
One of my favorite things to do is spread courage of what's going on. Other things as well, but it's always cool to meet new people and hear about what it is that they're doing. So again, keep on shining, sis. Keep on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome, awesome. Friends, we thank you so much for joining us today as we had the amazing Nicole Murphy talking about Black barter. Oh, so cool. So again, be sure to follow Black Barter. Let me put it back up again. Black Barter, Black Barter on Instagram. I'm sure if you Google Black Barter, you will find them. That's how I did and found out. I said, let me see what I need to help me not to be stressed out in this entrepreneur journey. Be sure to also visit their website, blackbarter.io. You're going to find out about their events, the services that they offer, how you can be a part of their influencer program, about the events that's coming up, and all good things related to Barter Black. Be sure to follow me. Hey, I'm always doing something great at Jen_cares on Instagram. You can find me everywhere. I'm out there just trying to help share about what's going on in the community. Be sure to like, comment, and share if you enjoyed this podcast or this episode today. Be sure to share it. Be sure to save it so you can come back again to find out more about Barter Black and all that's going on. Again, I thank you all so much for joining us. Until next time, have an amazing day. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.